Previously on Uncle Swinney Presents Stray, I lost an entire hour of footage and didn't notice until, well, the hour had passed. So, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been following the plot. I've been more interested in making the cat go zoomy. But good news is, my outrage at losing an hour or so of work has been offset by less than stellar day. I won't get into the details, but suffice it to say, it started with a feedback loop that mentally, for me, escalated quickly. I know it's dumb sounding, but... no sign of Clementine. Oh, what's that? Looks like some kind of code message. We're gonna have to play detective to figure out what happened to her. Look. Okay. Okay. I'm not even going to do the Dalek voice. I didn't voluntarily scream. And... well, in a game starring a cute kitty, that's just wildly inappropriate. And now I have to do a little scavenger hunt around this apartment for... some sort of location I don't fully know. Eh. Okay. Please tell me you got all that. I'm with blank, come to blank. Please tell me there's enough to work. It's a fake lava lamp. Not even a lava lamp, it's an LED lamp, I think. I actually have a lava lamp in my room. I wanted a white elephant party a little over 5 years ago. Yes! Smash things! I'm a cat! I'm a kitty cat! And I smash, 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 and I zoom, zoom, zoom. Cat! I'm a kitty cat! No, you really gotta respect indie developers like this. They got next to nothing to their names most of the time. I mean, not to knock epics, but sometimes you just need something to, curl up with on a rainy day with a blanket. A mug with something warm in it. That'll make you feel toasty inside. This game, for the most part, sorta, kind of feels like that. I mean, I've never actually done that. I'm with Blazer, come to nightclub. Hey, I didn't... Hey, thanks for the promotion! Izzy Kit, that means virtually nothing to me. Alright, Big Brother has his eye on me. A kitty cat whose only serious crime is being adorable. Oh, jeez. Run away! And unlike King Arthur and his knights, this guy actually has a... Okay, they did have a valid reason with the bunny, but I think robot drones are more serious things to avoid than a rabbit with the mind of a demon. I didn't even mean to make the... Okay, nightclub. There's a nightclub around here somewhere. It's been a few weeks since I played this. Cut me some slack, and I just kept putting it off out of frustration from my connection constantly. Actually, hold on, I need to... Okay, it's not for you, go away. Come on, don't you recognize me? I'm a VIP! Somehow. Yes, thank you for the free tip that you totally did involuntarily. And probably didn't even realize that I could understand you. Yes, the cat understands you. And if that doesn't make you want to fill your pants with something well and truly disgusting, well then how do you work exactly? You gotta have some sort of power source, and by extension, a method to get rid of that power source when it's run its course. I am not even sure what I'm trying to imply. I don't even know where that train of thought started. That's how bad my memory can be. I start a sentence, then completely forget the point halfway through. I'm not even joking, I actually forgot what the word syllable meant today. Yes, I do want to party with you, though I may have to take a rain check on those drinks. I don't think these guys serve milk and cream. Water maybe, but I am not optimistic on that water not being spiked with something. Yes. Direct me to Blazer and... Okay, is it the guy with the chains or the guy with the top hat? It's Cyberpunk. The who's who can vary wildly. Hello, Daft Punk Light. Matt C. Okay. How do I reach Blazer? I want a clear answer on how to reach Blazer. Okay, the elevator's probably out of the question. Or is it? It is.
I like to think I'm involuntarily funny.
Mostly because people laugh at things I don't find particularly funny. Okay, I apparently need some sort of lever. Meow. Pull the lever. Yes, Kronk, you pulled the right lever for once. How silly of me to think it'd be this easy. And I don't think I can move that lever around, well, over to that, over there. I am Kitty. Hey. You don't get to clip, Kitty. Just the ticket after you've had a bit of an afternoon of mental flagellation. Okay. Oh, what would be down here? Dirty rags, of course. When I was human, my friends and I would gather and party long into the night, even if we had to suffer the annoying consequences the next morning. The hangovers were a nightmare. It felt good to find joy despite the unlivable surface. No, that's happiness. Joy isn't reliant on booze. And the underground living conditions becoming more and more squalid. Just be glad you didn't accidentally mine for Balrogs. And the capitalistic greed of companies like NecoCorp. I think you mean corporate greed of companies. And the police state created by the Sentinels. And police state is demonstrably bad no matter which way you slice the cucumber. Now I remember why we were doing that. Please tell me there's more down here than just... I think I found all I could do down there. Yeah, you guys are robots, not affected by germs, but come on. At least make an effort to not... Nope. I'll be honest, alcohol would have been a good guess for gumming up the works. It's booze, it ruins everything, basically. Up. Up.
As you can see, this Let's Play is mostly me running around in circles, completely oblivious as to what I should be doing. Which would be remarkably easier if, you know, I had the foggiest idea as to what I should be doing, or how to accomplish it. To recap, the main reason there's such a big gap of time between this video and the last one is because my internet basically died out on me for like long enough that anyway, it was so bad I basically switched streaming programs just to accomplish something. Will it work? Probably not, but only real inconvenience is that I have to manually type in every single stream title every single time. And you know what? It's good I'll have things like that to complain about it. It's a reminder that you don't need to complain about, you know, things you need to survive in the long term, like food, shelter, safety, clothing. And a fifth thing that I can't immediately think of offhand. I am a cat. Gravity. I make Isaac Newton look like a moron, for I am always testing the effects of gravity by knocking things off tables.
Okay. I'm aware that I'm doing something incorrectly. I think I have to get up on those light fixtures, the lights, but the only obvious way up is, well, okay, I think I should be able to. Great, can I screw around with this when he's not here? Can I screw around with this? Never mind, apparently I can't.
Zoomy, 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 zoomy.
Okay. Okay, I need to get up there, but I don't know how. How do I get up there? Why? Would you believe I'm more used to more conventional titles? Yes, put your hands up in the air. You're under arrest for involuntarily stifling my quest. Oh, the heck with it. Yes. I am going to look up a guide to get through this area, and so far they only apparently the only viable
guides are in Rush. Why is that? Why is the majority of some of these... Why are the majority of some of these guides in Russian? This does not make sense to me. To heck with your pessimism. My dog is a great dog. I had a cat when I was a kid. He died at age 12 to organ failure. And oh well, that's just great. There's nothing I can actually use here. Wonderful, just wonderful. Isn't that great? Probably the Russian guides could help, but I can't read a word of Russian. I don't even know enough Russian to ask where's the restroom. A very important question to ask in any foreign country. Especially if you accidentally get food poisoning. Which is why you should always know where the nearest bathroom is. In my youth, my family took a spring vacation to Baja California. I think we spent most of the time in the hotel room. While I watched cartoons and intermittently went out to, check out the hotel spots. Believe it or not, my plan A was to make my voice sound high and squeaky while reading Emily Dickinson poems. Which poet was it who wrote, "I could not stop for death, so he kindly stopped for me" poem? It's always the last place you look. Oh well. Okay, that's for real. I didn't even think to look up here. It's just a character. I am such a ditz sometimes. Look, I know my childhood is kind of irrelevant to a cyberpunk game about a cat wandering around, but I get bored. Just walking in circles. And this vantage point is not as useful as I was hoping. Story of my life. I have high hopes. It's so often it happens, that's my expectations so low, I don't even think you could use it as a limbo pole. Weird analogy, I know, but I am never claimed to be an expert on analogies. On the plus side, there's a cat. Yes, I do in fact have a pet dog. Long story short, my mom often pestered me for a dog after her last one died. Also at age 12 and organ complications like the cat. She's a good dog. Obnoxiously cowardly, but she seldom barks.
Usually at things that dogs, normal dogs wouldn't bark at, like trash bags, her own shadow, small children, medium-sized children, small insects. Yeah, if you think Courage the Cowardly Dog is an oxymoron, well... Well, just meet my dog. She makes a Cowardly Lion pre-wizard look brave by comparison. At least to my knowledge, she's never picked any fight with any terriers. This is the definition of insanity. Using the same failed strategy over and over and over again. I'm not even sure how to modify it ever so slightly. Okay, how does the disco ball factor into things? How does disco ball? How do you factor into things? Do you even factor into things? I don't know for certain. I'm not used to walkabout simulators. Wait, I just got a brilliant idea. Only problem is, I don't actually know if it's a brilliant idea, so we'll just have to wait and see. Come on, it should not be this hard to climb up things. Okay, great faucet impression. How did I not notice you before? That is an interesting robot. Okay. Apparently the bouncer programs those holograms. It is weird when you stop to think about it, but okay. Okay. Is that a fact now? Quid pro quo. The unofficial law of video games. You want something? You get someone else. You give someone else something and they give the thing to you that you need for the quest at hand. Yes! After several minutes of wandering around in circles unsuccessfully, I'm making progress. What do these buttons do? Nope. That button is useless to me.
Okay. I think they've... Okay, either Blaze is moving out, or his associate is moving out. And, of course, my controller decides to be a buzzkill. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it just work? That is hilarious. Pat me. So you're friends with the not-so-secret police, eh? Well, nuts to them. For that, your booze goes on the floor. Where all alcoholic beverages belong anyway. On the floor. Spilled. And the lamentations of winos in the air. This is a trap, isn't it? You're tied up, you're bound and gagged in a back room. And he just closed... Two birds with one stone. You're not as clever as you look, little cat. Anyway, nothing personal. Business is business. Sir, anyone willing to betray a cat does not get to use the excuse of nothing personal. It's just business. Business is money. And I value money way more than friendship or camaraderie. A suitable matter for corporatism. They are all yours. Wow. You disconnect in the middle of a cutscene, of course. Why? Oh, you dirty rat. But then again, we know what cats do to rats. I'll cat-raz. Good puns never die. People just stop laughing at them. After a certain point. Okay, think I have the solution. Oh no. Kitty's naked. But more to the point, his little robot is missing. Oh, like you've never seen a naked cat before. Believe it or not, animals can exist au natural. I just recommend it for animals that can't handle certain temperatures. Jail. Well, I have seen some dilapidated prisons in my years of gaming, but this is dilapidated. That's being generous. And I haven't even been in the prisons that keep serial killers contained. I'm more talking about the kind of prisons that... Oh, that cannot be good. Excuse me for empathizing with robots. Aside from being generally unnerving, they've never really done anything wrong to me. Directly. Okay, we've come into yet another dead end. And I don't think I can trade boost with a robot for a lever to get out of here. It sounds implausible and silly in this context. Remember, if you're really struggling with anxiety, just breathe through your nose. Not really the most effective, it's not an effective long-term solution, but it's a decent start. And I'm going to have to make a break past this. It's funny cause Robot was distracted by meow. I don't even need you. I don't even really need to use the beep button. I can make the meowing noises all on my own. Oh yeah, I can. Meow 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 meow. I only know the meow mix jingle from a clip from a Austin Powers movie. You probably know what I'm talking about. Dr. Evil is getting ready to feed his cat. He sings the jingle out loud as he does it. I've never actually seen that movie, so I don't... the specific movie where that happens, so I have no idea what... I have allergies. I also get highly congested easily. If it were not for my throat being unable to not get clogged every couple of hours, we might not have water shortages today. Also, I consume at least one Ricola brand throat lozenge a day to make up any differences. And I imagine my personal problems are boring to you, but... look, I'm running around in circles. I'm certain more than a few of you are frustrated that I'm not progressing as fast as I ought to. But, and this is crucial, I am not used to this kind of video game. I'm more used to the kind they made back in the day when this market was almost exclusively owned. Well, okay, exclusively owned might be a bit of an exaggeration. I started playing video games more seriously when I was around 8 years old. And I don't think Electronic Arts fell into the pit of mediocrity it's fallen into since whenever specifically that started. It's always hard to tell with megacorps after a certain point. few profitable successes, and all of a sudden, everyone who gets the lion's share of the money develops a god complex. Oh, you've... No, bad drone. Very bad drone. We do not harm kitties. Okay, maybe I've spoken something. Point is, when I was a lad, video game developers, the big ones anyway, cared about quality.
I'm in a box. You can't hurt me while I'm in a box. Eat your heart out, Solid Snake.
Also, I really don't like playing hide and seek with a bunch of killer drones. There are games specifically for playing hide and seek with killer drones. That would be bizarrely specific. No vents in here. I'll be honest, I will be glad when I'm done with this. Only because, well, playing as a cat gets a bit repetitive. Especially when you have no idea what exactly you're doing in the plot. Like I do. Which is profoundly sad. When you start to think about it, I'm one of those people who tries to internalize things, so when I do try to express myself, at best it comes out as a bit of a jumbled mess. And I'm just feel... It's a feeling I would happily divorce from if I could, trust me on that. That's how much I dislike it. I'm not even sure what I'm talking about at this point. Come on, how... Wait! You can take my life, but you cannot take my freedom. Oh, come on. Okay. You know, in the Elder Scrolls games, it's actually a subspecies of the Khajiit race that are they're basically talking kitties, like this guy, but talking with a whatever accent the Khajiits normally talk with. Okay, I need to get up there
no idea how to get up there. And I may have been doing this whole thing wrong all along and not have realized it.
Because I am a goober.
And goobers make this sort of mistake all... Oh no, I win in a massive circle. Well, that's just great. I went in a giant circle. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. Story of my life. Well, another story of my life, but... I don't want this to just be dead silence. It would be weird if nobody said anything while I was bungling things. Okay. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Kitty, kitty, meow, meow. Wait. I'm back. Yes, yes. I don't really know how to differentiate you from other robots, but I'm so happy to see you. Okay. I may be a wild cat, but I have enough sense to understand what you're trying to tell me. I'm deeply disappointed it has nothing to do with tuna, but... even a cat can have better priorities than eating fish. Sometimes. It's an individual by individual thing. Betcha a dog wouldn't be this dexterous. Isn't... Be very, very quiet. We're in the middle of a prison break. Come, robot sidekick. We must away. I'd offer a bobby pin, but I really can't have bobby pins. And there is... and there is B12. They recommend you use a controller, but they never state how some complications that can have. Yes, lead the way.
on to the next checkpoint, hopefully. This cat's smart.
It understands that there's a time to zoom and a time not to zoom.
And a prison break is probably one of those times. Depending on context. And this is a good place to stop. This has been Uncle Swinney. I will see you next time. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell notification icon. See you soon.